Hey everyone! So I recently repurchased the Bare Minerals Matte Foundation and I wanted to do a longer review, a little bit about the differences between the Bare Minerals Matte Foundation and the original Bare Minerals Foundation. Now I've tried getting away from the Bare Minerals by sampling other brands such as Alima and Everyday Minerals, and for some reason I'm just very brand loyal. I can't get away from using Bare Essentials. Something about it I just really love. So I wanted to talk to you about the differences between those products and also how Bare Essentials is changing their color spectrum a little bit. First off, let's first talk about the color spectrum. The Bare Minerals color spectrum is divided into three categories: golden, neutral, and cool. I am in the neutral category, which is for someone that has a neutral or equal balance of cool and warm shades. So they're not particularly golden, but they really don't have any pink in their skin either. Recently, Bare Minerals has been adding more shades to the color spectrum. However, they have not added a new neutral shade. So for me, because I'm fair-skinned, I can either choose between 1N and 2N. 1N is called Fairly Light, and 2N is called Medium Beige. For a while, I was just kind of going back and forth between these two shades, and I couldn't really decide which one was right. The Medium Beige was kind of too dark, and the Fairly Light was kind of too light. So I am slightly disappointed that while Bare Essentials has added more colors to their color spectrum in the cool and golden categories, they've neglected to add more colors to the neutral spectrum. Additionally, right now I'm wearing the Bare Minerals Matte Foundation in 1N, which is called Fairly Light, and I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't consider myself to be like the fairest skin person. There's only one shade lighter than this, and it's called Fair, and that has a pink undertone. So usually, like in MAC, I'm an NW20. In the Revlon Color Stay, I'm a 200. So I'm not exactly like the lightest fair-skinned person. So for me to be wearing the lightest neutral shade makes me feel like they're missing out on a big market of fair-skinned people that maybe want to try their products. So anyway, just to kind of highlight a little bit of the differences between these two products, this one is $28, the matte is $28, and the regular is $25. This one has 9 grams of product, and this one has 6 grams. So you're paying more to get you get more product in the regular and you pay less. So this one is going to be a lot more expensive per gram. Part of the reason why this might be more expensive is because it has a sifter on the top that makes the packaging like a million times better. You can close it when you're not using it and the product won't come out. Whereas the original, the product just kind of like sits in the lid and it like falls out, and it's really messy, and it's really hard to travel with. So for me, I think I would be fine with spending the extra $3 to get more product, to get the lid, except you're getting less product. So that's sort of annoying. Another reason why this one might be more expensive is because it has the Rare Minerals in it with Active Soil Complex, which is supposed to help with acne-prone skin and diminish the size and appearance of fine lines and pores. I haven't been really using this long enough to say whether or not that's happened with me, but if it were between the Bare Minerals regular and the Bare Minerals matte, I would definitely stick with the Bare Minerals matte, even though it's a little bit more expensive. The reason why I say that is because I have normal to oily skin, so I get oily in my forehead and my cheeks and my nose, and that leads to the product not staying on as long. Now I do use the Bare Minerals Prime Time underneath these foundations, and that does seem to help kind of smooth out the skin, create a very nice smooth surface for the foundation to be applied on, so you don't see the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores as much. I would love to try the oil-free formula of this because I do have oily skin. However, I haven't tried it yet because I'm not done with this one. As far as the coverage goes, some people have said that they have to use more of the matte to cover I don't really know if I agree with that. I feel like I pretty much use the same amount in both products. I do layer them both several times because I do like a little bit more of a heavy coverage. But that's the great thing about the Bare Minerals makeup is that they can be layered to create a more full coverage. Look, they both come in the same colors now. But basically, the main difference between the two, I'm not going to like make it into like anything bigger than it is. The regular one has bismuth oxychloride in it. It's a skin irritant and it makes a lot of people itch. For me, it made me itch. It was horrible. I hate it. Can't handle it. I have all this product left and I don't even know what I'm going to do with it because I don't want my skin to itch. I don't want it to be irritated. The matte does not have bismuth oxychloride in it. However, because it doesn't have bismuth oxychloride in it, it is sort of a little bit more of a flat finish. However, personally, I would rather have a flat matte finish that just looks really clean and really natural than have something with added sheen in it. If I want my face to have sheen in it, I'll just get out my highlighter. This is a Mary Kay highlighter. And just put a little bit of this on my cheekbones, and it creates a little bit of shimmer. Put a little bit of bronzer on with shimmer. If you like shimmer, there are always other products that you could apply if you want to have a little bit of a more healthy glow. So in my opinion, if you have oily skin and you didn't have a successful experience with the regular Bare Essentials formula, I would highly suggest trying the Bare Minerals matte. It's very soothing. It doesn't irritate your skin. It is buildable coverage. It's very natural. I can hardly even feel that I have any makeup on my skin right now. And I love it. So it's great. Like I said, the only downside to the Bare Minerals right now is they still need to add more colors to their spectrum. I'm a 1N, so I'm the fairest neutral. So if you have skin any lighter than me, it's probably not going to work for you. So it's kind of a bummer. But lastly, I just want to add, I purchased the Everyday Minerals Flat Top Kabuki, and I had seen some people on YouTube saying that they really like this over the Candy Kabuki, which is like what comes with the Bare Minerals, and I couldn't agree more. The Bare Minerals brushes are not very good quality, like mine broke. I need to glue that back on, and they're really like wiry and kind of itchy and scratchy on your face, and so I honestly don't even really use most of my Bare Minerals brushes anymore. The Everyday Minerals brush is $10, okay? I believe the Bare Minerals Kabuki brush is $28. So this is $10. It's so smooth. It's flat top, so it gives you more coverage, delivers more product right on the top of your skin, and it's a pleasure to use. So if you're looking for a new affordable brush and you don't like the Bare Essentials brushes that may have come in your kit, definitely check out this Everyday Minerals Flat Top Kabuki brush for $10. So there's my review. If you guys have any questions about the color spectrum, the formulations of either of these products, feel free to leave me a comment below and check me out on Twitter at Miss Beauty Bitch. Thanks for watching.